Fáilte over Cordier, welcome indeed to another edition of the programme. Just to remind you, later on we're crossing over to Manchester to join Martin Logan, who's out and about once again with the Irish community right across the UK. This week we're at Brafey House Resort in Castlebar for the annual Western Care Candlelight Ball. It's a big charity event, lots of glitz and glamour. It's going to be a great evening, so stay with us. Are you the new chairperson of the Castlebar Voluntary Committee that organises the Candlelight Ball every year?
That's correct, Henry. I'm the new chairman, the first male chairman for the organisation. I follow in the footsteps of some mighty women, so I've some big shoes to fill tonight. But yeah, it's great. It's a great honour and privilege to represent this fabulous, hard-working committee.
And this is a big fundraising for Western Care, isn't it?
Yes, Henry, it is. It's one of their major ones of the year. Last year we were lucky enough to raise €21,000 on the night, and we're chasing that target again tonight now, Henry. So hopefully we'll have loads in the audience with big wallets tonight. So
one of the highlights every year, of course, is your guest speaker.
Yes, we have. This year we're lucky enough to have John Delaney, a high-profile sportsman, and we're really looking forward to what he has to say in regard to, I believe he tells a great sports story, so we're looking forward to hearing that.
Next year is the 20th anniversary. You're also going to be chairperson for that.
Yeah.
I suppose that'll be a special event.
That's going to be a special event. We have to. This year we've changed things up a bit, but next year we're going to have to pull out all the stops to make it an even better and better night than before. Believe it or not, Henry, we have people on the committee that have been here the whole 19 years, and I'm from looking at the table plans tonight and the guests attending. We have guests attending that have been here since year one. That's 19 years of coming to this ball. So that's a tribute to the committees down through the years in itself.
Yeah, we were delighted to come on board when Dara asked us about, I think it was last November. Dara gave us a call and asked us to come on board, and we were only too happy to join.
So what is SNAP and what do they do?
So we're a franchise organisation, and there are 17 branches throughout Ireland, and I own the one in Castlebar. So we service the Mayo area. So we look after, we're the marketing partners for a lot of SMEs and also large businesses.
Now, this is your first time at the Western Care Valentine
right,
Ball,
yeah,
so
that's
how is it feeling? What do you think?
Well, coming into the room here, it looks fabulous, so it's getting excited now about it, and I'll be glad this is over before it starts. So, yeah, so really looking forward to it, yeah.
And would you be familiar with the work of Western Care?
I would be very much so. Having been born and bred in Castlebar, it's been, I suppose, there all the time throughout my years growing up here. I also have a special needs nephew, so I'm very much aware of the work that's needed and the support that's needed for families.
Now, people want to get in touch with you at the SNAP. How do they go about it?
You can contact us online, any of the social channels, or you can just call us in the N5 Business Park in Castlebar here, or you can get us on the phone anytime.
You're a great supporter of the Valentine Ball here every year in Brafey House Resort.
That's correct, Henry. It's a great night. And it's about 19 years, I think, you've been coming. So, yeah, it's a very good night, as you know.
Yeah. And what attracts you and your group to it every year?
Well, it's mainly it's one way of having a good night out. It's a brilliant night out. But obviously the main thing behind it is how it raises money for Western Care and helps people. And that's what I like about it, really. I think it's a good community of people that are like-minded and are looking to help people best way they can.
And I know also on the night you're a great man for taking part in the auctions as well.
Oh yeah,
here.
some good prizes on the auctions, but all the money's for a good cause, and that's the thing. That's what I like about it. That the money raised is helping people that really need that support from the community, and with Western Care, it's a great organisation, has been for years.
Kevin, Teresa, you're great supporters of the Valentine Ball here every year in Berkeley House.
Yeah, it's one of the highlights of our year, Henry. We're delighted to be here to support Western Care and indeed the Valentine weekend that's in it. And it's nice to see everyone so happy and all couples enjoying the evening. It's a wonderful occasion, and down through the years we've really enjoyed coming to the facilities. So.
And of course, being in business, I presume it's important for you to be involved in events like this.
Yeah, you get invited to a lot when you're in business, but this is a special one. It's a great cause, and there's been a great lot of money collected every year, and we believe it's put to very good use, which is fantastic.
And how's the property business, people particularly overseas, how's the property business in general? Is it good or bad?
It's good at the moment now.
Yeah,
it's busy.
And is Brexit a big concern?
Well, Henry, at the moment in Castlebar we have a new development going on at the moment, and it's been very well supported. They're rated houses, and we don't see buyers being worried about Brexit. This is the west of Ireland, and we get on with things here, and we're positive, and we're looking forward to the future.
What do you look forward to mostly about tonight?
Oh, the camaraderie, and we've great friends that we meet here all the time, and everybody's in great form. We thank our lucky stars for what we have. It's a night to appreciate everybody and get on and just enjoy life, because we're not getting any younger.
And a bit of dancing later on.
Absolutely.
This is your first time attending the ball. How are you feeling about it?
I'm absolutely delighted to be attending, especially for such a good cause like the Western Care. It's brilliant, and it's so stunning here. So well done. It's lovely.
Of course, you'd be very familiar with Western Care, even where you come from. There's a centre up there.
There's a few centres where I'm originally from in Armagh, but we're also really involved with the road bowling at the minute, and we've just started up the Greenway in Westport. We have bowling there now every weekend, and David Hughes, who we've done a show on before. There was 20 special needs people today taking up the sport of bowling alone. So.
And you support Western Care through your business as well?
We do. We've supported a few dartboard competitions, and we're delighted to be here as well, to see all the work that goes on behind the scenes as well, and everybody else that's involved. So
looking forward to a good night.
I am.
You don't know
Let
what
the
to
hair down.
expect.
No. Yeah,
And you're feeling romantic tonight as well?
Well, we'll ask him that later on.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
John, you're very welcome to Castlebar, because you're no stranger to County Mayo.
I spent a lot of time in Mayo visiting the grassroots clubs in my time, and it's a great county for sport. And I've had the pleasure of being Castlebar Celtic and Ballina and Achill Rovers out in Achill Island and Westport United. I could name all the clubs, and I must say that the love of sport in this county has always struck me. It's a great county.
How is Irish soccer doing in general, John?
Well, we've got a big games ahead now. We've obviously reappointed Mick McCarthy as our senior international manager. We've got Gibraltar next month in Georgia at home. The aim is to qualify for the European tournaments in 2020. 4 of those games will be played in Dublin at the Aviva Stadium, so it's a big prize for us. So it's a big month starting next month, and please God, if we're here next year, the Valentine's Ball, we're talking about Ireland playing at the Euros and having a good 12 months behind us.
Does it put a lot of pressure for you as a person and chief executive of the FAI?
I think that's what you're made for. I mean, they've seen James Horan tonight. He's gone back managing Mayo, and Johnny Giles once said to me, there's more tough times in sport than good times, or more tough times in football than good times. So you've got to always give it your best shot and pick yourself up, and they say this thing we call failure is not to falling down, it's to getting back up again. And you know what, every day you work in Irish football, you're trying to better communities, a bit like what Western Care are doing in many, many ways. We've got in Irish football a lot of great volunteers. Western Care have got great volunteers. We try and make a difference to people's lives. You like to see as many kids playing sport as you can. You want to give people hope in life, which I think is really important, and Western Care do that in spades in this county. And you want to give everybody the best opportunity to be an equal citizen. And football can do that. Every boy, every girl deserves their opportunity to play sport at their highest level. And Western Care provide facilities for kids and adults to empower them to do their best in life. And that's why I'm here tonight. I think I see a lot of similarities between what Western Care do and what football in the community does as well.
And of course, for people, you are the guest speaker tonight. How are you feeling about that?
Well, it's funny, I've done many things in my life. I've been involved in building the Viva Stadium and visited many grassroots clubs around the country, and even gone to visit the Queen in Windsor Castle, things like that. But I've never spoken at a Valentine's Ball in my life, so it's a new one. And I'm going to open the address by saying this is the first time I've ever spoken at a Valentine's Ball. They can tell me how I did afterwards, but I'm looking forward to it, and I hope that we can raise some money, more importantly, for a great cause, because I've heard about Western Care before. Pat Quigley asked me to come and speak tonight, and when you read their values and you read what they do in the community, it's not work at all tonight to come and support a great charity and help everybody in the community that Western Care do.
Well, there we have to take a commercial break. Don't go away. We've lots more from the Candlelight Ball coming up in part 2. So we'll see you in a couple of minutes.